Boom. Alright. So yeah, you know what the sample was. It was this guy yelling in like Walmart, I guess. So I grabbed it and put just like a tiny bit of amp, a lot of reverb, micro shift, OTT. Wow, all stuff you've probably heard of. Yeah, so I grabbed this chunk where he's yelling and warped it, and then I doubled doubled the tempo so that it stretched out, or I halved the tempo. I don't, you know what I mean. I stretched it out, because the tuner was going off, and it was a clear note. So yeah, I detuned it according to the tuner 20, so now it's perfectly A. And then I went into MIDI, and I got these things from Jeff Schneider called Sick Chords, and I just went to the individual chords. There's major, minor, and dominant, and all I did was drag and drop these. So you get that, and it plays like that cool voicing. I get, lots of options. So you just drag these in, and let's say you want a minor chord next, you just drag that in here. Boom. So that's like a C major to a C minor. So if you wanted it to be like a diatonic chord, you just drop it, you just pitch it down. So here to the 6. And so the one I came up with is a 4-chord progression. That's all I did. I just pitched it up till it worked. Probably the same. So yeah, and I use this cool Keyscape vinyl lo-fi type of mini piano. I use Alicia's keys on this with a bunch of chorus. 2 different choruses from Satin, which are sick. There's like 4 different layers of modulated signal. Threw in some strings just for like a little ambience. Copied the bass line, didn't do anything crazy. The only passing notes are right here. Just put this hi-hat in that was free from Music Radar. I just had to like kind of put a little chop into it so that it fit more natural, like more, I don't know. Okay, so ride cymbal, just cymbals. Like, it's a very simple. The thing that made it stick out was I sent everything. If you look here, everything is going to this one track pretty much. Well, not everything because I didn't do it but so this track is set to in on the monitor, and there's no input right here from audio from, and so everything just sends it to here, and then you could sidechain using this if you want, and I actually just use a volume to sidechain because my kick pattern is so, just use the volume. It just saves CPU. There's no latency you can record in. Compressors just add like a little bit of latency, and this has more control. So I just do this, and it's like the perfect little dip just for the transient of the kick so that it punches through like no problem. And my drums are this, let's see, kick I made. It's not like that good of a kick. I mean, it's decent, but it punches through because of this sidechain thing. And let's see, got this snare, and I layered it with this rim. Just the rim, it's like the rim is kind of like adding a transient shaper on it, but not using any plugin. And it's just a nice layer for the attack, and it makes it a little more your own. So next thing is just some cymbal stuff. I guess I just added effects. I literally just went through like a pack and just threw in every effect that I came across, because there was only like 45 minutes to do this. I played this on guitar, which you know, I RC20 J37 little chorus that was free. Trash 2 for the reverb, and played a riff, and then I added a track here. Would have been cool if I panned them. So I just played like a slide that, you know, harmonized. On this, I got this frequency shifter, which I use as like a poor man's RC20. So all you do is like keep this amount on a low number, like under 5 probably, and you won't really notice it too much. Satin, which I love. Exciter, another satin for kind of like a reverby echo delay thing. I guess I added another one of these. Whatever. A little bit of panning that doesn't even get noticed. Abbey Road plate, which is amazing, but it uses a ridiculous amount of CPU. So that's it. The chop for the sample is just like a big backgroundy ambient thing. It's just hitting that one note. But yeah, I got like, I don't know, high in the top 10, and it's, you know, a simple, very simple beat. So as for mastering through Satin, wouldn't you guess? Just a little bit of Satin, and then Ozone 9, which I won in I think September, and I just put it on this one. Just a little bit of limiting. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed.